We're gonna do fast foods and just restaurants in general. I think it needs to be tiered. Someone needs to say about these things. Some of these are a travesty, and so I decided to like let you know right off rip what I haven't had. Like these are things I've seen, I just never eaten, or I just don't have it near where I live. A&W I've never had in my life. Baja Fresh. Have I had Baja Fresh? No, I had Baja Blast. So no, that's gonna be a no. I never had Bojangles. I never wanted to try Boston Market. My buddies told me it was trash. I don't. I never had Carl's Jr. Um, I had never had Raising Canes. I don't think I had one anywhere near me. Church chicken. The only church chicken I know is just deep in a place where I might get shot. So I don't want to. I don't want to eat there. I don't know what Cookout is. Del Taco. Yeah, we can get to why I don't eat Del Taco in a few. We're gonna get to it later. Pollo Loco, I just haven't had it. In and Out Burger, I've heard a lot of good things, but I just haven't had it. I don't think I have one near me. Same thing with Jack in the Box. I've heard about it, but I don't think I have any of them near me. Long John Silver's, I don't like seafood, so that's why I never had it. I don't think I have a Penn Station or Portillo's. I make hot dogs at home, which is probably better than half the hot dogs out there. So except like the ones outside, like in New York, they have like the Soberos. Like I make things like that, and it's good. That's not part of this tier list though. I don't know what Qdoba is. I never had Pop Bellies. Roy Rogers, never had it. Bakery Schlossky's Cafe, never had it. I never had Sheets, but some of these things have took me to the sheet. So Skyline Chili, I guess it is in New York, but I never had that. Swenson's, nope. Taco Cabana, Torchy Tacos. I haven't had Whataburger. I heard about it. And Wings Over and Wine Schnitzel. Nah, I never had any of those. If you guys had, great for you. That's it. So let's start the tier list with like things and everything else here I've had and I can like give like good criticism on. Some of them I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna like pull up the menu to help me out sometimes, but let's check. Let's take a look. By the way, if you hear like rain sounds, it's the rain smacking my window. So just just ignore that, right? We'll start off with Arby's. So Arby's, I'm gonna give it a D tier. The reason is why is because it would have been an F tier if I didn't like their fries. Actually, their fries might give it a C tier, but the curly fries are awesome. If I was to look at Arby's menu, I haven't had it much, but there's not really much things that isn't Arby's that I've ever wanted to taste. I remember they used to have like sandwich things here. You might have seen something flicker, but don't worry about that. But as I can see, like this not really I would eat. So they like just generic things. I know their roast beef is good. I mean, those people that like Arby's, great for you. But their fries absolutely slap. Their fries alone, if it was like a fry tier list, which I'll probably never do, I would give like their fries an S tier. Their fries are like one of the greatest things. That's the only reason it's not going to F. But it's definitely a C. There's a reason I didn't give it a D or an F because their fries are great. Let's go next. Blimpies. Blimpies hasn't been around or I haven't seen one in such a long time. But Blimpie was fire. I'm going to give either a B or C tier. This might move depending how, when I get to Subway or something, how I feel about it. Are there any Blimpies around? Because I haven't seen a Blimpies like forever. They used to be like in the Walmarts or probably Quiznos was. Well, I guess they are around because I can order Blimpies. I wonder if they now it's gonna make me look if there's a Blimpies around here. But Blimpies was definitely like a B tier. I would think good sandwiches. They had good subs. That's it. It was a little bit better. I find the bread just better than Subway's. But we're gonna leave it at B tier. Burger King. Burger King's another C tier. I'm not gonna give it a D. Okay, so this tier is not on health, right? Some of this can be the like worst health you'll ever eat in your life. But if it tastes good, that's why I'm tearing it off. I'm not tearing it off if it's good for you or not. I'm tearing it off. It's from like what I just said. So Burger King, I'm gonna give it a C. I'm gonna just leave it a C tier. I might give it a B. Burger King's been there when it needs to be. Their Whoppers are fire, but I'll think about it more as I go. Checkers. Once upon a time was around the A tier mark, but I'm gonna put it right next to C tier. I used to have it a lot in one time, and like once again, it's one of those things with the fries effect. So honestly, for the fries, like I said, they're the most heart attack cholesterol fucking food you'll probably ever eat in your life. But for the flavor, it's got to be like B tier. The thing is, their quality in their burgers kind of feels like they have went down, and on top of that, like their burgers just look like heart attacks now. Like before, you used to eat it and be like, ah, if I got a heart attack, it's whatever, food's fire, right? But now it's just like, yo, I don't want a heart attack, so I'm not gonna go get no Checkers. After 3 o'clock in the morning, Checkers did hit. That's the reason I'm gonna put it as B tiers. After great plastered drunk nights, we're almost getting into fighting downtown. You know, Checkers is a real good place to go. So I'm gonna leave it at B tier. I would have. Nah, we'll leave it B tier. I think Blimpies just went, but Checkers better than Blimpies. Burger King, I'm gonna put it back to B tier. Now after thinking about it, I think Burger King has came back, especially with the chicken fries they got back, so it is good. I'm from what I'm guessing, this tier list is going to be in alphabetical order. So now we're at Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is an absolute S tier, right? It's just godly. The chicken is fire. The people there actually don't look like they give a fuck about like living. They looks great. Always happy. They haven't fucked up my order once. Like anytime I've ever been there. The mall, it's always the best mall food, regardless if it's a fast food restaurant. Even knowing the history of like Chick-fil-A itself, even better. The only reason it's not open on Sundays, which is funny because you're always craving it mostly on a Sunday when it's not open. But just for there, I'm not gonna move it down to A tier for that, right? But because the chicken slaps, everything's fire. By the way, it's about to storm outside, so if you hear lightning, it is what it is. And back to Chick-fil-A, the nuggets done. I don't even have to look for the menu. The tenders are fire. The deluxe chicken sandwich is great. It slaps completely. Like I haven't had no bad incidents at Chick-fil-A as well. I'm gonna leave it an S tier. Fight me later. Chipotle, I'm gonna put an A tier. I recently started liking it again, especially the one near my job. They started actually doing Chipotle a lot faster, so it's so things like that do make the food better. Like punctuation at the restaurant makes the food better. So like when the service is good, the food is gonna be fire. And another thing that's one thing about Chick-fil-A as well. The service is fantastic, so that's probably what makes their food a lot better. But Chipotle, I can always enjoy Chipotle. The only thing is the cheese. I don't know what the cheese is made of there, but it just doesn't sit well with my stomach. But I'm lactose, but like it's a whole different situation when I eat that cheese. But the rice and pinto beans are really good, surprisingly, because it's not really always a Spanish person making my food, and it's a Mexican grill, so I get a little skeptical about those things. But I'm gonna say the food is absolutely great, especially the bowl. I don't really get the actual taco itself, but I just it's very messy to eat. But the bowl is absolutely fantastic. We're gonna leave it at A tier for now. Culver's, I haven't had Culver's in like 2 years. If I remember, I think it was a B or C tier. Might have been better than Burger King. I'm actually gonna look at the menu real quick to see if I remember Culver's as much. So Culver's menu, what did they have? I know were they the one with the fries and cheese? That's like their thing. Butter burgers. Oh no, they have like chicken tenders and everything. I've had Culver's. I've had their burgers, so the burger's not bad. It's just and they have those fries. They have those White Castle fries too. Now that I really think about it, Culver's is like a C tier. It's not better than Burger King. I think Burger King came back. Like I think their food is, none of this food is good. Like a majority, for you, but I think Burger King did come back a little bit better. Denny's used to be fire, but I am gonna put Denny's in high B, not high, but I'm gonna put in B tier above Checkers. The reason is because I'm pretty sure Denny's is the one. Yeah, Denny's is open 24/7, and it has that checkers effect where the drunker you are, the better the food it is. So Denny's on top of that, they used to have this thing like, well, they'll give you like free. It was like free, not free Pancake Day. That's IHOP. Free Grand Slam, and I mean they took that away. Put that shit as C tier. They did take that away. That was really good. But other than that, their food is okay. Not the best, not the worst, but I say maybe better than Burger King, better than Blimpies, better than Checkers. Yeah, okay, I'll put it at B tier. I think I think Denny deserves to be a B tier. Their food, is there anything? Just their breakfasts are okay. So their breakfast, like their Grand Slam is good. I don't think anything else on their menu is like very memorable or do I don't care. Mainly even like any day, any time of the day, their breakfast was needed. When I ever had to eat there, not really. Their sausages paws are okay, but they're not to die for. So I'm gonna leave it in B tier. Domino's Pizza, I'm going to put in A tier, right? So before I started really getting like high end pizza, Domino's was this there. Their thin crust pizza are absolutely fantastic. I'm not gonna say, hey, these are kind of like processed food, right? But when it hit and it hit perfectly. I do like it better than Chipotle. I don't know why. I don't really get Domino's pizza much anytime anymore. Just because there's better pizza out there. But for like fast foods, Domino's is fire. Domino's is great. Like I said, thin crust pizzas are just absolutely awesome. Their thin crust pizzas are like S tier, but everything else, like the regular pizzas, I would probably loosen it down. That's why I was getting an A because even though the thin crust pizzas are really good, you know, their other pizzas are a little bit mid. DQ. I feel like I had never had DQ, but I feel like I do. Let me see. Oh, it's Dairy Queen, bro. Dairy Queen is fire. It's Dairy Queen. I would put it. This is ice cream. I would put it. I'm back at A tier, but their little Blizzard things are like fantastic. They have other foods. I guess B tier. I didn't know they had anything else. Dairy Queen. They have like. I guess they have burgers there. Those burgers don't look bad either. I'm pretty sure. Nah, I leave it in B tier. I just didn't know they had other foods, but their freaking Blizzard, like the Blizzards, is really good. I'm gonna bounce around. It might go back to A tier, depending how I really think about it. Speaking of, this is S tier. Firehouse Subs is one of the great. It's up there. Now I'm a sub guy. I love bread, anything on bread. So when I say Firehouse Subs fantastic, it is fantastic. I do think it's better than Chipotle. Not Chipotle. It is better than Chipotle, but I think it's better than Chick-fil-A. But Firehouse Subs, all their subs are good, tasty. They're always like heated and toasted, and for the firemen, right? So S tiers. Right now, that's the best thing on here. Firehouse Subs is fantastic. And like their meatball subs are great. Like their Parmesan like. Is it Parmesan cheese? They're like, yeah, it's like Parmesan chicken. Like subs are good too. They have really good subs. Their Italian subs are probably the best Italian subs I've ever eaten. Yeah, their Italian subs are great. They put that like Italian sauce on it, and it's fantastic. Five Guys is a D tier. I'm gonna tell you why. This burger is not what it hypes. It's overhyped, right? So Five Guys is like expensive for no reason. It tastes like a regular general burger. You finish it fast and you just pay $20 for it. Five Guys is terrible. Just leave it at D. Yeah, it's terrible. I should give it an F tier because it fucking sucks. Yeah, I'm leaving it there. IHOP is there when you need to be. Is one of those Denny situations. The only thing is, I think I'm gonna put a C tier. I think their bacon and their sausages just don't hit. But you get a good amount of food when for IHOP, especially their pancakes. I just think their pancakes are very generic. There's definitely better pancakes out there, and it's just generic. I'm gonna put it in a C tier. I don't think it's better than Burger King, but Denny's. Now I really think about it. Like I usually would always get IHOP more than Denny's, but now I really think about it. Denny's is actually better. I don't know why I never did get Denny's instead of IHOP. I want to make sure this is still recording too. Usually I have technical problems by now, but hey, we don't have technical problems. Yay! Episode 9, finally 9 episodes. Jersey Mike's is not bad. I'm gonna put it in top of B tier. Um, and I'm gonna tell you why. Let's just do this. Actually, Jersey Mike's, I think their bread is too big. Pause. Their bread, it's just very fluffy, and I feel like you can eat it, but I do not enjoy eating it. I told you I'm a sub guy, and Jimmy John's is the absolute best sub place to go. Um, oh God, this is so. The only reason is because I prefer Jimmy John's cold subs more than Firehouse's warm subs. Jimmy John's bread is very easy to eat, and they make it, their service is definitely fantastic. Like, they make it extremely fast. Between Firehouse and Jimmy John's is pretty hard to me. I'm sorry. Most people will be like, "Oh, it's Firehouse because it's Firehouse," but I just really like Jimmy John's. I think their subs are bigger too. They have like that big giant sub. Pause. I don't know how to pause with some of these situations, but you never know. It's the internet. So, like their Italian nightclub is my favorite like sub sandwich out of everything. Like all the sub places, and probably my favorite sub like sandwich ever. And I'm a sandwich guy. Like, I'm a huge sandwich guy. So Jimmy John's is S tier to me. So is Firehouse, but I would say they're about the same tier. I can't really put them between. Like, one is better than the others on certain days, but they're both definitely S tiers. But at the moment, right now, if I was to choose, Jimmy John's is my favorite thing. Jolly B is a D tier. It was trash. That's it. I just ate it and it wasn't good. They had like spaghetti, like fast food spaghetti is like nasty. I wouldn't, but I did have something from there that was pretty good. Let me see, Jolly B menu. Let's take a look at the menu real quick. I want to see. Um, yeah, fast food spaghetti is just terrible. I don't know who the hell came up with that concept. Yeah, the chickens don't look good. They look, yeah, not even just look good. Like, I'm pretty sure I had their chicken sandwich, and I've definitely went there. Me and my buddies went there and tried it out. I remember seeing the spaghetti, saying no. I'm pretty sure it was the chicken sandwich I got, and I just didn't like it. I'm gonna put a D tier. KFC was. I'm gonna put a C tier, and I'm gonna tell you why. KFC was bomb when they had the Go Cups. That's it. When they had the Go Cups, I probably would have put it up here in A tier. I'm not gonna be too harsh on it though. Yes, I am. C tier. See, it's just mid chicken. I don't really. And it's funny because I just seen like the history of KFC, and like Colonel Sanders is fire, but it's mid chicken to me. The tenders, they don't hit as hard, and the Go Cups were like the best thing about it. I was telling you, once they had the Go Cups, it would have been A tier. Definitely would have been like right after Chipotle or before Chipotle. But nowadays they took a lot of things off their menu, and that sucks. So I'm gonna put a C tier because I can tolerate it. It's not a D tier. It's not bad. Little Caesars is D tier. It tastes like freaking cardboard. The Little Caesars was there when we needed it to be, but I still regret doing that. Should have just bought, because then Domino's came along. I got a little bit more money. I wasn't as poor, and now Domino's is fantastic. Little Caesars is there when you need it to be, but it is a D tier. It doesn't matter what anyone says. It's good when you need it. It's cheap. It's good for its cheapness, but the pizza sucks. McDonald's, we're gonna put McDonald's in high B tier. I'm gonna tell you why. It's there. It's definitely there where you need to be, and it's definitely like very, very convenient, right? I'm not gonna put it less than a B tier. I know it's unhealthy as shit, but when the little burgers like the McDouble hits when you need it. It just does. The burgers aren't. They taste decent, right? I don't think they're better than Burger King though, so I am gonna put it in the back of B tier because I don't think it deserves to be C tier because like there's a lot more other things at McDonald's that is not bad. But their burgers, their fries are always like their fries hit. I mean, it's because of all the salt in there, but I don't know. It's okay, it's good, but it's definitely not like super mid. It's just there. It hits when it needs to. So, and it hits all the right times. So I'm gonna put it B tier. Moe's is the back of C tier. I had it. It was cool. I think Chipotle was better. That's it. That's what it is. Moe's is all right. I'm not gonna put a D tier because it wasn't too bad, but I had it and it wasn't as bad. I think I got a number 11. I don't know what that was. Most people really like Moe's, but I like Chipotle. Yeah, just yeah. I remember having it. They do give you a lot more, but I feel like I just it just felt really seared to me when I ate it. That's just what it is. I look at the menu again to see if there was anything that really stood out. I was just like, hey, it's favorite quesadillas, all this. It's very taco-ish. Of course, it's Southern Grill. Yeah, I remember it being C tier to me. It was all right. Noodle Company, I don't know why it's there. I never had it. Panda Express, I used to put Panda Express in D tier, but as times went on, I'm going to put it in A tier. I'm definitely putting it behind Chipotle, but Panda Express lately has been hitting really hard. Their orange chicken just got better with age. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's the one near me that cooks it well. Probably it is, but their orange chicken is probably my favorite orange chicken of all Chinese restaurants. And I know it's not really a Chinese restaurant, but it says it is. But the orange chicken out there actually slaps. Like it does. Everything else is mid, but the orange chicken is just really good. Panera Bread. I absolutely hate Panera Bread. I used to work there, and the boss was a fucking dick, and I left. But I'm not gonna let that deteriorate what Panera Bread is. I'm gonna put it in the back of D tier. I would have got an F tier if it wasn't for their food being tolerable when it needs to be. I think it's overpriced for shit. That's what it is. Like especially when I used to work there, I was like, yo, people shouldn't be paying barely any money for this. Panera Bread is not bad. Their soups are good. I like their soups. So Panera Bread soups are good. I wouldn't get a sandwich from there. I wouldn't care about anything else. Not even the coffee is good. So we're gonna put it at back of D tier. Papa John's. Papa John's was there until they became racist. So this isn't a political tier list. So I would put it at F tier because of their racism. But as actual pizza, definitely like back a C tier. There was a time I used to work next to Papa John's and get it for half price, so that's probably about it too. Because everybody in the plaza got it for half price, so that probably helped it. The only reason I'm putting the back of C tier and not super D tier is because I've had to actually put adobo on it for it to be good. That I really think about it, yeah. Put Papa John's in D tier. It's kind of like Little Caesars but better. To me, I don't know people who like Papa John's. Who are we kidding? PDQ, I've been liking it lately a lot. I do. It's a kind of like a love-hate thing because sometimes I do think it's better than than Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna get those confused a lot, but often, which is like now, I just think it's very B tier. There's something different about them that is not as good as Chick-fil-A. And it's just, I don't know if it's the chicken itself, but like PDQ's chicken is not bad, but it just ain't Chick-fil-A. I don't know how to say that. It's just, I guess when I eat PDQ, I expect it to taste like Chick-fil-A, but it doesn't really taste like Chick-fil-A. So I guess Chick-fil-A is the bar, so it doesn't hit the bar often, but I don't know. We'll come back to that. We're going to come back to that. Pizza Hut is... So, Domino's Pizza is absolute A tier. Pizza Hut was also there, but I can put it... So, Pizza Hut is going to go where Papa John's was originally going to go, right? So, I think it is better than Culver's, not better than IHOP. Yeah, it's top of C tier. Their thin crusts aren't as good as Domino's Pizza, but their small personal pieces are good. I did get wings from there, and I didn't die. So, that's good that wings from a pizza place wasn't toxic. Other than that, C tier at best. That's what I'm going to leave it at. Domino's, out of those chains there, Domino's was just top tier. And it's not really top tier pizza. It's just top tier out of the fast foods. Popeyes was back in the day an S tier for me, but I'm gonna put it at A tier. I just think the food is getting worse. hasn't gone is having the opposite effect of PDQ. So honestly, I would put Popeyes behind Jersey Mike's in front of Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen, we'll probably move some more there, but their chicken's fantastic. But as I eat it more, I start really not liking it much. I'm getting a little tired of Popeyes, but when it hits, it hits. So that's why it's still gonna be B tier. I think it's not better than PDQ. Once upon a time, it was, but it's like I don't know. It's fucking. It's not hitting as much. I think it's getting like whitewashed. So I don't know. Quiznos, I haven't seen a Quiznos in around here in a minute, and I barely remember it, to be honest. I knew that I remember it. It had like the Blimpies effect, right, where it was like at Walmart and the malls, and it'll hit when it's there. They didn't have bad subs. I'm gonna put it in the back of C tier because I kind of had it once and never was like, I really want it back there. Quiznos was decent, but not super like necessarily needed. Actually, let me go to Quiznos menu. Is there any Quiznos still? I don't know why is this even on tier list. Quiznos menu. Did it go like bankrupt or something? Let me see. Before I really give it a piece of my mind. They had they had the toasted ones. Yeah, this was the toasted sandwiches. Where is it? I'm gonna give. It's still C tier. I'm gonna give it an better than Culver's, better than IHOP. That's it. Better than KFC. We'll leave it there. That's what it was. I definitely remember them now, like vividly. Yeah, what was the chicken subs like? Yeah, we can leave it at C tier. They weren't bad. Suburro is very overrated pizza. Another you would think Suburro would be good. All the ones I've had weren't that good. Actually, I'm lying. I started to remember more Suburros. I am gonna leave it a C tier. I think it's better than Quiznos. Yeah, it is a C tier. I've had some. It's not too bad, but it's not too good. I think it's way too cheesy. It's like too much cheese for the bread. It is fluffy cheesy. I don't really like fluffy pizzas, as you can tell. Like Pizza Hut's kind of there, but it's not too much like Suburros. Shake Shack's awesome. I'm gonna put an A tier. Not better. I'm not gonna put it under. I'm gonna put it like under Chipotle. But before Panda Express, a little bit better than PDQ in my opinion. Shake Shack is good. I want to see the menu again. Their burgers are awesome. I'm pretty sure they have milkshakes there too. They have like weird burgers there also. So let's see. What was the menu? Menu. Yeah. The shake burger was good. Yeah, this was definitely remember. It's at almost every mall too. Yeah, I've had it in a minute too. Shake Shack's actually pretty good. I wouldn't mind some Shake Shack right now, but we're gonna put it back at A tier. It was really good. Great burgers there. Probably one of my favorite burgers I've had there. Sonic's they're the ones with the drinks. Their drinks are good. I'm gonna put it top of B tier. Not top of B tier. I'm gonna put it a little bit better than I think they're better than Popeyes lately. No, we'll put it in B. We'll put it like behind like these are kind of for their drinks also. So I think they're like better like drink menu than the DQs. I also like their like how you pick up the food, just like their drive-through little things. So it is good. Little drive-through like pickups where they come out with rollerblades. So like I said, the service makes the food a little bit better. It makes it taste a little bit better. It just does. So I'm gonna leave it there at B tier. Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake used to be the UFC battlegrounds before Waffle House after night. I can't tell you how many absolute battles and wars happened at Steak and Shake that I was able to see. I'm not gonna be so mean. I am gonna put it C tier. Their burgers hit and their shakes hit. That's it. They hit. I am gonna put it above McDonald's, dude. Now that I think about it, McDonald's go C tier. Top of C tier. McDonald's could be going top of C tier. I think Steak and Shake is better than Burger King. Is better than Blimpies. Yep, better than Checkers to me. No, not better than Checkers. You're not kidding. It's healthier than Checkers. I mean, if this tier list is about health, this would be a whole different. Everything will be on F tier. Except Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is just all around good. I mean, probably Jimmy John's or too. But what do I know? Steak and Shake is good. All their burgers are fire. They make it right there too, so it's good. All their shakes are good. That's it. Their Steak and Shake. Their steaks are good and their shakes are good. You know what? Just for the sake of content, let's go to their menu and I can tell you what's my favorite thing on there. I should have done that. I should have done that from the beginning. I'll do when I come back around. Yeah, their shakes are fire. Actually, their shakes are. So we're gonna. Now that I really think about things, we're gonna put things like that, man. Like this, like it. Don't get me wrong. Like Steak and Shake it's open like 24. So 24/7. It was open late. It was open 24 hours or it was late, right? But the other you got to eat and you get to watch like a good UFC fight from drunk people. So it was very entertaining, and the food's decent. I'm not gonna hate on the food. I had a couple homies that worked there, and they have different opinions, but I have a lot of people that work in the Steak and Shake, and I knew that worked in the Steak and Shake. But the food's not bad. Subway is a hot take for me. I'm going to put Subway. Nah, I'm gonna put it in C tier. Yep. Subway hits when it needs to, right? Actually, we're gonna put Subway in the back of B tier because their cookies. Their cookies are absolutely fantastic. Another thing, I used to work at Subway. Way better than working at Panera Bread. Oh God. So Subway is I know how everything is made. And it's not as bad. It doesn't seem like unhealthy as people make it seem to be. Because I mean nowadays probably no. I haven't worked at Subway for since I was like a kid, not a kid, but like young. So I'm 31 now, so 19 for like 15 years ago. Oh yeah, definitely different practices. But the bread is made there. All bread is probably made in all the places, but everything was decent. Some of the chicken things aren't too healthy. Now that I think about it, anything like meat chicken that wasn't related to the regular sandwich deli things was a little bit questionable. But now that I really think about it, put Subway in C tier. But their cookies are so good. Their cookies are the best things. The cookies are like one of the best things ever, especially the raspberry cheesecake one. It's great. The buffalo chicken is tolerable. Everything's tolerable there. Italian BMT is tolerable. I think it's too. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in B tier. That's that. Yeah, I'll put it back in B tier. It's not better than Burger King to me right now. Burger King got a little bit more. Taco Bell is the absolute F tier. If there was another tier to add, if there was a G tier for the first time or something, Taco Bell's in there. This is the fucking worst thing I've ever eaten in my life, ever. I'm not even add the other one. I'm just gonna put it in the back of this tier. Delete row. Taco Bell's disgusting. I'm sorry if you eat it. Fucking, it just is. It tastes like dog food, and I've never eaten dog food before, but I just know it tastes like dog food. And they had a dog. I used to love Taco Bell when I was a kid, but the only thing is I had to always freaking go to the bathroom every single time I ate Taco Bell, and I thought it was the sauce, but it was just how bad it is. My stomach just didn't want to take it. Taco Bell is disgustingly nasty to me, and I'm sorry, Taco Bell, don't ever sponsor me because this shit is trash. Trash. That's what it is. Sorry. Taco Bell's just garbage to me. And that's the reason I never ate Del Taco, is just because how bad Taco Bell was. Yeah, it's the Crunchwrap Supreme used to be decent. I'll tell you that. Like, once upon a time, the Crunchwrap Supreme was good. But then, my stomach just couldn't take it anymore. Just put that in the back of F tier. Waffle House is an S tier. Waffle House is like Steak and Shake and everything good about it. So at Waffle House, you get a free freaking UFC pay-per-view right in front, an MMA battle, and on top of that, you get good food. Waffle House is freaking fantastic with their breakfast. It's not too expensive too. You get a good ass breakfast. Their waffles are fire. One quick like fun fact is that the Chick-fil-A sandwiches used to actually be at Waffle House, but then the Chick-fil-A sandwiches were so good that Waffle House had to kind of like take it away because it was taken away from the Waffle House, what Waffle House was. So the guy who made Chick-fil-A just made his own restaurant off of it. Waffle House, is it better than Jimmy John's to be? I would put it in S tier. I would put it in the back of S tier now I think about it. But everything slaps at Waffle House. Let's go to the Waffle House menu. All their waffles are really good. Their breakfast is good. Like their breakfast is actually really good. Their bacon is good. Their sausage is good. Pause. A lot of their food is their food. I mean, is it made good? Who knows? But I think they definitely have the best waffles I've ever had. Like they just do. They just do. What does they have? I mean, they have like, I guess they have burgers. I don't really go there for the burgers. It's always for the breakfast. The breakfast is really good. The toast is good. Hash browns are good. Yeah, absolutely fire. And their waffles are my favorites. I don't care. The greatest of all time. Yeah, and just indeed. And the fights are fire. All the fights at Waffle House slap. Like the fights are always good fights. They look like little superhero fights. It's like watching the Avengers, bro. Like they're good fights. They're good fights. Like the best drunk nights is to go there. You have really good fights to see. And on top of that, you get some food. So it's always good. Wawa kept going down and down. So Wawa was an S tier once upon a time. Now it's just down to like D tier. I felt like every year Wawa was open, as it expanded, as Wawa has just expanded, the food just got terrible. At once upon a time, like all their food I can tolerate, especially their subs, like their little hoagies, now is just D tier at best, bro. They're like getting close to like gas station level of food, but you know what? I'm not gonna be too hard. Nah, yeah, I am. It just got bad. It just got once upon a time, like I said, as every year goes by, Wawa food just gets worse. So that's what it is. Wendy's is always there when it needs to be, and it's perfect. Wendy's is an A tier. It's the top of A tier, better than Domino's to me. Wendy's is just the top of A tier. It's hits when it needs to do. All the like burgers don't feel like Checkers, where it's gonna give you a heart attack. They feel like giant burgers, but they're actually good. I like Wendy's a lot. I think Wendy's is really fire. Their chicken nuggets, their spicy chicken nuggets are one of the greatest things ever made. But the only thing is they get spicier every time I go, and that gives me the runs, but it's still good. Listen, when the food gives you the runs and you still go back to eat it no matter what, it's good. It's fire. That's why Domino's the same way. Some of the pizza things, like you'll still eat it because it's good. Wendy the Baconator, Wendy's the son of the Baconator. Wendy's was the first with 4 for 4s, bro. They were looking now. 4 for 4s, they don't really have 4 for 4s anymore, but 4 for 4s were there for the people, bro. They were there for the people. Wendy's is still like $5 biggie bag, bro. Wendy's hits. It hits. It's kind of cheap. The only thing is different is depending what Wendy's you go, they might have staff, they might not. That's just what it is. But Wendy's is definitely there. It's a treasure. It's a treasure we all needed. And we're gonna leave it there. And when I can say a lot about Wendy's, but when they have chili, good chili. Oh, come on, bro. It's A tier. White Castle. White Castle is good depending where you're at. The one in Florida is absolutely garbage. It just is. It feels like so I love White Castle, right? I like White Castle's burgers. I even have some White Castle in the fridge, and I think the fridge one might be better than the ones in Orlando. I feel like they get them from Publix and just do it. But the White Castle in New York is way better. Like, I will put it in A tier because I think it's a time thing too. Like, it slapped when I was a kid, and it did get a little bit worse. Nah. I still think it's an A tier. I still think it's the back of A tier. I don't think it's better than Shake Shack or Panda Express, but it does hit, especially the ones in New York. The one in Orlando, maybe I have to try again, especially when I kind of went when it was opening, so probably like it was just so much people. But the White Castle, damn, oh, you know what? I'm gonna get White Castle soon again, probably this weekend. But at the moment, I get it in the back of A tier. Wingstop is an S tier. I love wings, especially Wingstop. All their wings are fire. They usually have really good deal with wings. Um, let's go to the menu real quick. It's just all the different type of wings they have. Their fries aren't bad either. I don't think I talked about anybody else's fries. Wendy's has regular fries. I'll go back. You know what I usually do? I'll go back to like revisit the tier list real quick. Not Waffle House menu. Don't go to Waffle House menu. Wingstop. Wingstop's just too good. All their like the wings is good. The wings is fire. I'm gonna put it in S tier. I am gonna put it probably above Firehouse Subs when he's still maybe above Jimmy John's. Nah, I think it's above Chick-fil-A. Wingstop, Wingstop, Wingstop. Either Rick Ross is a big investor or he owns Wingstop. I can't remember. But let's see. Menu for Wingstop. Oh, but their boneless wings are fire. Their regular wings are fire. Their fryer, their fries, they're fire. Their fries are good. Yeah, I'm gonna put Wingstop right there above S tier. Just like on S tier, was just above Chick-fil-A. Maybe I'll bounce between them. Zaxby's is. I'm gonna give I think Zaxby's an A tier or is before BDQs. Zaxby's wasn't bad. It's getting that effect that every time you go it gets worse. But it's still not bad. I would put it. Let's go to Zaxby's menu real quick. Zaxby's menu. Let's see. Do I remember? Like, I haven't eaten Zaxby's in a middle minute, but I did like them. Never mind. I do remember Zaxby's. I'm gonna put it. I'll put it in the back of. It would. Their tenders hit, but it didn't hit it didn't hit as much as I wanted to. I remember now their chicken fingers. Chicken fingers are like mid at best. It does look good though. It always looks good, and then when you get it, it's just like nah. I remember their toast is really good though. And that's those little things. We have like in Orlando, we have Huey Magoo's, and yeah, we have Huey Magoo's, and it's way better. So we'll put Zaxby's. I don't think I'll put Zaxby's in C tier. No, it wasn't C. It's one of those like Moe's. It's like a little bit better than Moe's. Nah, it's not better than Moe's. Zaxby's could be in the back of C tier. It's better than Wawa though. All right, that's it. This is one of the faster tier lists. I mean, we made it to 40-something minutes, right? So we're going to go back real quick. Make this a little bit bigger. Can I make it a little bigger? Okay, cool. So this is kind of the tier list right here. There's some things I didn't have. I'm sorry. I just either don't have or haven't eaten there. So let's see. Haha. Okay, so we'll go back, right? So Jimmy John's is fire, and I'm gonna tell you what I like, my favorite things off of these. Jimmy John's is good, and my favorite thing I recommend is the Italian nightclub. The big one, the giant like sub. That one is my favorite. The giant sub's like 2 subs put together. It's like $20, but when you want it, it's good. Firehouse, my favorite is the Italian. Once again, the Italian sub is like toasted nice, and they put like this extra sauce on it that makes it really good. Wingstop, just wings with like mild buffalo sauce is my favorite. Chick-fil-A's, the Chick-fil-A, the spicy Chick-fil-A deluxe sandwiches are my favorite. Waffle House, we're gonna leave it a C tier too. My favorite thing, the waffles. The waffles are good. The whole breakfast is good, but the waffles, definitely a Waffle House is my favorite. Wendy's, my favorite thing at Wendy's is the spicy chicken nuggets. They're the best things there. Domino's pizza is just a thin crust pizza. Is my favorite. Chipotle is still A tier. So all the tiers are gonna stay the same. If I gonna change them, I'll do them. But I'll tell you what, like I said, I'm gonna tell you what my favorite thing is each one of them. Chipotle, it's kind of like what you decide to choose, but definitely rice with pinto beans. Put the tomatoes, put the lettuce. I used to put the cheese, but it was too much cheese, and like I think it just did bad for me. Mainly that's it. That's all you need. The pinto beans and the rice really do hit hard. Panda Express, orange chicken. The orange chicken there is fantastic. Shake Shack, what burger is any of the burgers. The shake burgers are really good. A lot of burgers there, and they're all good. They make them really well. They're like the better version of Steak and Shake, to be honest. Just the one that actually closes on time. White Castle, come on, those small burgers and the cheese fries. That's what it is. Those are the best things about White Castle. PDQ is the same thing like Chick-fil-A. If you like Chick-fil-A, you're gonna like PDQ. I'll probably move it up to A tier now that I think about it. I just don't think it hits as hard as what's it called? As Chick-fil-A or any of these other things. It's probably because it needs to grow on me more, but PDQ is definitely gonna grow on me. Also, you know what it is? PDQ just seems just looks a little bit more. It just feels a little bit more fattening than Chick-fil-A. That's probably what it is. It's like it just feels like there's too much more chicken than it is, and it's not perfectly like balanced, but it's still good. From there, it's the same thing. A spicy chicken sandwich is good. Maybe that's because I don't know if they have a deluxe that they put all the like vegetables on it like Chick-fil-A does. Jersey Mike's an Italian sub. I really like Italian subs, so most of the sub places are gonna be Italian subs. No honorable mentions or anything. Popeyes, my favorite thing of Popeyes used to be the chicken tenders. They have like little small chicken tenders that come in a box, like 36 packs. I haven't seen it lately, but if they still do, that's probably definitely what I would get more. It is a lot of chicken though, but it fills you up and you have usually leftovers. Denny's is the Grand Slam. That's it. Grand Slam is really good. Steak and Shake is a steak and shake burger with like the Oreo and M&M shake. They always hit, especially the Oreo ones. Oreo shakes they're always good. Sonic's, I have to go back to Sonic's menu to really remember which ones are going to be my favorite. Everything about Sonic's is good. Let's go to Sonic's menu real quick so I could take a look what I would recommend. I've had Sonic's, but the only thing is it's been a little bit since I had it. Menu. There you go. All the drinks are good. I was just gonna tell you which drink I like. I forgot the name of it. Frozen Zone? It wasn't Frozen. It was featured. Yeah, that's what you just it was featured. I don't want to say too long on it. Rainbow Slush was good. Grape Escape. Yeah, bro. Honestly, all the drinks at Sonic's are good. Just you go there for the drinks. Everything else is fine. Go there for the drinks. DQ Blizzard, same thing. It's kind of like the M&Ms or the Oreo. The Oreo Blizzards are good. My favorite things off there. Checkers, as long as you don't die off a heart attack, is good. Their fries are the best things there. Fries are probably the S tier of all their things. But the fries are good when you make it at home because you're not dumping in oil. But Checkers is good. Checkers is like great. It used to be a little bit higher. I used to put it A tier, but lately it's been down. Blimpie's, I can't remember. I can't remember like anything else off just an Italian sub. It's always been good though. But still, for the sake of content, let me take a look to see Blimpie's menu. Let's see. Anything I'm gonna remember? No. Just classic subs to hot subs. Yeah, we're good. Burger King, just a Whopper, bro. Whopper is always gonna be the best. Whatever you want to add on the Whopper. Their burgers are like always crisp, they have a significant taste, which I kind of like recently liked Burger King again. So it's good. Subway, their cookies, just go there. Mainly their cookies are freaking fire. The greatest cookies like in a long time. Like I can't think of any other cookies that are better than Subway. Sorry, their cookies are like fantastic. Oh yeah, I guess I'll give you their subs. The buffalo chicken sub it's just weird. It's like it's got its own like taste, but it's not good, but it's decent. When you put ranch on it. I would say the chicken is it the teriyaki chicken? The teriyaki chicken with that sweet and sour sauce is good. I don't think their Philly cheesesteaks are good. I'd say their cookies are the best thing there. Honestly, just go for the cookies. McDonald's is McDonald's. Me personally, a McDouble with bacon. That's my favorite thing. I don't really like those big burgers from McDonald's. Just like a regular cheeseburger with bacon is fine. It's fine with me. Their fries. Their nuggets are decent. Their nuggets. Okay, so the nuggets is very questionable. If you don't have sauce, the nuggets aren't good. Pizza Hut, just a pizza. Saburo's the same thing. Quiznos is an Italian. KFC, like I said, the Go Cups were like the best things to go for, but now the Go Cups are gone, so there's no really care for me to like care about KFC. But their chicken tenders, like, oh, their chicken is good, and the chicken without bones. If it has no bones, and their potato wedges are good too, so I'll go with those two. IHOP, pancakes. I think their pancakes will be the better things. It's just very mid. Everything there is mid. Even the pancakes are mid. But I would go more with pancakes. Culver's, the cheese fries, and they're just a regular burger. Cheese fries are my favorite thing off of there. Arby's is definitely the fries. Fries are definitely like S tier. I don't know which fries are better, the checkers or they're curly fries, or the curly fries, but one of those are gonna be better than the other. Moe's, I could care less much about Moe's. I've had it before. I mean, a lot of people like Moe's, but when I had it, it was okay. It wasn't super memorable. Zaxby's, just the chicken fingers aren't what they look like. That's it. I'll tell you that. Wawa, if you're going to get anything from Wawa, get the bagel, egg and cheese on a bacon. It's probably the most tolerable thing there. That's it. Or just the regular Italian hoagie. That's the safest thing. Papa John's, just get the pizza and make your own. Put whatever toppings you want that isn't from Papa John's. Get it, go home and take it home and put whatever you want on it. Jollibee, don't get the spaghetti. It just looks like something that will kill you. It just looks like poison. Little Caesars, get money. Get more, like, get more money and go and put towards like Domino's or something. It's more worth it. But that's it. It was like in Panera Bread, the soup, like I said, the soups aren't bad. Everything else is. Five Guys, just don't get money and just stay away from there. Taco Bell, blow it up. I don't care. Don't blow it up. But if I'm like, you're gonna be blowing up something. That's my tier list, guys. So there you go. There's a fast food tier list. Next one, I'm gonna think about it. I was going to do the top selling games of PS2 of the PS2 era, but that's gonna be a long one. Pause. So yeah, that's what it is. Everything else I haven't had. One of these days I'll have things. Church Chicken, like I said, is one right about around me. It's just not where I want to be going. Del Taco, I've heard is a little bit better than Taco Bell. Maybe I'll try it one day. In-N-Out Burger, Jack in the Box, definitely gotta try those. Skyline Chili, I don't know what that is, but that seems pretty good. Anything with hot dogs, I make better hot dogs at home. Noodles and Company, maybe I'll try that one day. And then All American Food, I just don't remember. And Bojangles, I heard good things about Bojangles. I heard things about Raising Kinds. I don't know anything else. All right, so that's the tier list, guys. So, have a blast, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.